All right, guys, welcome back here to the stream. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. It's February 11th, and it's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whew! Pre-market was a bit weird today, huh? We had a lot of quick moves. You had to take advantage of them while they lasted, and then they kind of sold off. Perfect example, ACIU. I had some good moves on this one at first. I was trading it here. This was actually the best ticker I traded, but ever since it, the market, or basically since TOS pre-market started at 7, a lot of stuff has just been selling off. So right now I'm slightly red on the day. I made 466 on ICIU. I gave back on everything else, CLSN, INFI, and CTRM. I was just not getting the fall through when I was buying. So yeah, a little bit kind of disappointing there. Here you can see CLSN. I actually ended up buying what I thought was like a perfect spot right around here, and then I got stopped out. Took a pretty nasty loss, and then it actually ended up being quite the ripper from there on out. So that was a little bit of a disaster, especially because I could have walked away with a pretty good profit on this one. INFI. This was a very quick trade. This was a good one that I just stopped out of, didn't hold. CTRM. I suck at trading CTRM. I don't know, like this ticker is weird. It has its own kind of choreograph that I have not really figured out. It's one of those classic tickers that's a sub-dollar, or it was a sub-dollar, and it's still trading very awkwardly. You can kind of see these little weird patterns here. I don't know. I don't know. I just keep getting stopped out of this one. I had a small profit and then 2 losses. Actually, all 3 of these were losses. Now I think about it. Yeah, CTRM. A little bit of a upsetting story here, down 400 on this one. So overall, not my pre-market. Dabbled a bit, but so far have not really able to gain traction. RCMT is actually one of the lead gappers today that I have not traded, and it is making moves, so maybe we're going to get some trading on this one. It's a USA engineering construction company, 8 million float, 43 million market cap, awarded, is this AL or AI corn clean fuel sanitizer grade ethanol project. Sounds pretty good. It is up 140 at the moment. Nice run here. Let's keep following this one at a break of 10. That's the big resistance at the moment. Not sure if we're going to break 10. Just keep watching this one. And we'll go to news in a second. 8 million float, so it has that SPAC ability. Yeah, CTRM seems like a ticker you just kind of do have to hold a little bit, or at least buy in the range, but it doesn't break out too nice, I've learned. There's the break. It was a 5% move, not too bad. CSLN, nice breakout there. Possible move in the 60s. Still holding. Holding. Possible break here, new high. Possible move into the low 70s. First entry. Second entry at 70, 69. See if we can get some continuation here. Second size. Still selling off though. Holding this area. This is a critical breakout spot here. I'm looking for a move over 3.9 into the 4s. It does show to have a lot of traction behind it, but it needs a bit more momentum in these areas. Possible move into the past the 4s into the 5s or 450s. That's what I'm kind of waiting for this ticker. Struggling though. New minute about to start. Let's watch it. Let's see. We needed to break 7.2. Former high there. Ideally a break of the 4s later. Nice holding. That's a bit of a choppy zone here for sure. 360 does seem to be forming a decent base though. This is what I like to see. Move into the 70s. Alright, I'm out of this one. Wasn't getting that fall through that I was looking for. I wasn't going to give it too many more attempts there. CLSN just gave back some profits on that one. Down 377. Small losses here. Could easily make it all back in one base hit. But yeah, we'll see. Quick little review on CLSN actually. Let's quickly jump to it. Oh, actually, I didn't even document this one yet. USA Biotech here up on 80% so far pre-market, roughly 110 market cap with a 37 million float. A lot more shares outstanding. That means there's a lot of dilution on a stock like this, which is super obvious if you just scroll here. You can see that volume disappearing. They issued a letter to shareholders. Strong financial condition, 3-year runaway. It hasn't been the market lately to get aggressive on the first or second pullback. I've noticed it's kind of like you want to be buying the breakout and then just kind of running away from it at one point. That's been my mistake for the last 2 days. Monday, and Tuesday were really good for buying the pullbacks, but lately it has not been hot at all for that. So it's a good thing we cut our losses here, because right now we would have been down, almost 10%. Now that would have been a big loss. That's why you cut your losses, right? If you're day trading, you cut your losses. Swing trading, you do what you want to do. But don't let a day trade turn into a bigger loss for no reason. RCMT, beautiful move there. This one really snuck through our fingers here a little bit. I was originally focused on this one, but 913. Let's see how it performs. Got to definitely be careful on this one after a move like that. That big resistance zone is roughly at 12.5. Whoops. Watching RCMT. 11 is finding support. Possible break of 11 could give us a nice, decent entry on this one. Spread's a little bit bigger. Try to go a bit lower, but it didn't. Found support at 11. Long. Another 7, full size. Well, not a full size yet. Let's see if we can get that break of 12. Still waiting for that break. Moving the 17s. Not getting that. Let's see what happens here. Holding. looking for a rip. This could be it. Looking for that move over 1130. Trying. Very light though. Possible move here. 1130, still waiting for it. Light sell volume looking okay. All right, I'm closing this one. Break even, I think. I don't know. Oh, I walked away with $1. That's always gonna... That's what I call a stat killer. I don't know. I could have closed out for a little bit of a profit there. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But I was looking for that move over 1130, and well, you know, I felt like we had good opportunity because a move over 1130 still, you know, would have been closing early because I was originally thinking we're going to see a move over 12, right? So sometimes you want to hold a little bit longer, see if you can, you know, not close too early. Unfortunately, this wasn't the time for that continuation, so it is what it is. MNRP, look at this one kind of rocketing on here. Whatever it takes, Michael. Although I'm not sure if that really does anything, but it could be like a little mental thing. Thanks, Christopher. It's a beast of a backdrop too. I don't know if you've seen the whole full thing, but we got the whole picture in all of its light. The Tulip Mania bull. There we go. Let's look into MN and PR a little bit more here. $100 million float. I mean, market cap roughly with that 3 million float, so it has that spikeability, right? Right now it's at 105% gapping pre-market. Really good. And bladder cancer. I mean, it sounds like a really good catalyst right here. New imaging agent. Jobless claims more than expected, but at a 5-week low, which is at least something positive, maybe. This is what you typically want to be looking for. If confirmed in a clinical setting, an imaging probe based on MNPR 101 could result in a paradigm shift, right? You always want to look for a catalyst that has that really big potential. In terms of news, impeachment trial continues. That is a scary survey. 4 out of 10 Republicans say political violence may be necessary. Sounds a little crazy for sure. There's some good footage here if you guys want to check it out in the New York Times of the riot. Stuff that was being talked about during the Senate hearings. Definitely worth considering watching. Day 2 takeaways as well. don't forget, guys, Monday, markets are closed, February 15th, Washington's birthday. I know I forgot about it, actually. Bitcoin to come to America's oldest bank. That's pretty big news. Bitcoin up here, 7% today, another big push. Sounds like a really good morning routine. Catch a flight to the airport. You guys know about this SPAC. That I think this is the one we were trading here. Let's see here. Archer. No, this is a different one. Archer. A lot of stuff here on the brew. I can't believe it's not vodka. Yeah, it's almost stressful. It actually came out that butter is better than, what's the other type, the oil-based one, margarine or something like that. Margarine. So I bet you vodka is going to be no difference. You typically just want to stick to the original thing, and then if you're going to eat it or drink it, just drink less. But you know, getting all that fake stuff is really bad. Nice downwards trend here with cases. I'm just surprised that the deaths have not fallen off at all, and that's really kind of worrisome to me. I would like to learn a little bit more about that for sure. Brief panic. It's quite funny. All right, guys, let's go back here. We got another 4 minutes before the market opens. Margarine. Yeah, I don't know why that's a tricky one for me to say. All right, I'm actually watching ACIU. I think that's going to be an interesting one. We're actually long on our, remember ACIC? They're going to be taking the airline, what is it called? It's like 3 words. That's why I keep forgetting it. No, electric air taxi developer Archer announced merger with Atlas. 1 second here. Another 3.5 minutes. What? I can't be that wrong on it. Hold on 1 second here. Let me read yesterday's post. Either I'm having a massive brain fart right now. Urban Air Mobility. This is the company I was thinking of. Isn't Urban Air Mobility and Archer 2 different companies? Okay, so Archer is an urban air mobility company. That's what it was. That's why I was so confused about it. Okay. Yeah, you guys are right. Thanks for correcting me. I was so convinced. I was like, urban air mobility. That is a really random name to name a company. Ha! Okay, sorry about that, guys. Well, at least if anyone else was confused, now we figured it out, so that's good. We are long ACIC. Wow, talk about probably not doing my full due diligence on it if I missed that whole entire point. I loved the $1 billion investment from United Airlines. I really like that kind of confirmation stamp. We were accumulating here on the live stream. You guys saw it. Nothing new here. Actually, hold on, the IRA account. We're accumulating here, and I'm waiting for a break of 16. Maybe we'll take profits, maybe not. I'm not totally sure. Maybe it's going to keep selling off. I do have a good time horizon on this one, so if it does sell off, I'm totally fine with that. But I would like to see a move, ideally over 17. Maybe we'll sell into a spike and then look to buy back. There's many different ways that we might go ahead and kind of play this one, so we'll see how we do manage this position. For now, I have an alert here if we go up. I did day trade this one for a brief moment here as well. We did a nice little trade here, and then we did one more little pop here. I'm not even sure. Was this on the live stream? I don't remember. I think there was one of these trades that wasn't on the live stream. It happened like right after the live stream. I liked the setup, and I went long. And we walked away with like $200 or $300 profit. So we were back below $2,000 loss yesterday. We ended yesterday at like a $1,980 loss or something. It was a big loss, but I missed that. This is the first time I've traded after the stream in, I have no idea, months. I almost never do that because it keeps me from doing something silly, but that was the first time, and it was only right afterwards. Look at the sell-off on ACIU. I think ACIU, with that interesting catalyst, Switzerland Biotech, 38 million float. This is a huge sell-off, and I don't have high expectations for this ticker anymore, but we could see a good rip on this one, so I might think about doing smaller size on it, see how close we get to 10 at the, and then see if we can continue ripping from there. Market's going to be up a little bit here, so we'll see how we want to kind of go about things. MNRP pulling back a little bit. Sounds like an unhealthy choice. Yeah. All right, guys. Good morning, everyone. Let's all be calm and collected. Take deep breaths. We got another 17 seconds here. Change time of force today, and then just play it by ear. Calm and collected, guys. No need to jump on anything, but I am watching ACIU. Possible this thing's selling off a lot, so it's down quite a bit from the highs. So let's see here how it behaves. MNRP, nice little break to the upside there. Good 5-minute support on MNRP as well. Woohoo! Another dip there. MNRP is no stranger to flushing like no tomorrow. 30% was that last one. MNRP might be halted here. Whoa. Halt on MNRP in the first minute of the market open. That's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty stuff we're seeing here. It's going to be a 5-minute hold most likely. ACIU, let's see how it holds closer to 10. Thanks, Michael. Big opening volume kind of here on ACIU, down 56% from the highs. SNDL also taking a bit of a dip here. RCMT is actually looking quite strong, halted here. All these tickers getting halted is always a little bit hectic, you gotta admit. It's been a hold fest this week. Oh yeah, stuck in the halt on RCMT, is he? SNDL at $1.8 billion volume, guys, right at the market open. This is a huge amount of volume on this one. It's actually ridiculous. Rarely do we see this. Actually, super rarely do we ever see this much volume. This is insane. Markets are green, but small caps are definitely getting tossed around here a little bit. Mike is long, RCMT. It's probably not the worst one to be long at the moment, though. That 8 million float has that big spike ability, also has the catalyst, US engineering construction. So let's see what happens. Nice, Belay, taking that profit. I'm surprised it didn't get halted here. RIOT looks actually really healthy. Riot, not a typical company I would think about day trading, to be honest, especially at these levels, but yeah, it's kind of what we're being presented with at the moment. And AKD, nice move there. TLSN also actually had a really strong move. Both of these tickers I find a little bit tricky to trade. TLSN warranted. Actually, CTRM was our bigger loser. Watching ACIU could be a small entry here. Long ACIU at 58. Let's see if we could size up. Very small size for now on ACIU, only 300 shares. SNDL is going to open up fairly soon here. RCMT, kind of a shaky mover for sure. RCMT halted. Man, a lot of halts we're seeing here so far. This is such a weird market we're in lately. Nice little pop there on ACIU. Taking profits on ACIU. Nice little bounce trade there. Fortunately, it was half size. I didn't get my full size on ACIU. SNDL is going to open up at pretty much 10 seconds here. So let's watch this one open. Wow, what was that? Oh my lord, that was a huge bottom down on $1 and then shoots up 150%. Look at that on the daily chart, guys. Do you guys see that? That's what happens when you have stop limit orders, especially triggering as a market. And this is, I think, a big problem with halts. I'm wondering if ACIU would be a good second trade, but I'm not really sure. Does definitely have opportunities, so I'm watching it. Long at 1107, ACIU. It's a very slow mover, but has potential to maybe make a nice move closer to 10 or so. SNDL, if anyone got that dip buy at $1, imagine it had a limit order chill in there, you'd be cheesing. Yeah, Aaron says the same. I'd watch out. This looks to be somewhat manipulated, this ticker here. Long second size on ACIU. Long at 1088. Right now price is 1050s. Really don't want to see it break 10. Trying to remain somewhat calm and collected. Half size though, so very small size. But it's a fast mover, so. Looking for tickers that could be good setup here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little tricky. A lot of halts, a lot of kind of irregular action. NAKD is actually having some pretty good momentum here. I'm watching ACIU still on my second screen. Just giving it some time. I think that trade's going to just take a little bit longer. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how we want to manage this one for sure. Could kind of go in both ways. Might get stopped out any second on ACIU. It just got stopped out on ACIU at 1060. Too nervous that it's going to flush here. That could, you know, be a big loss. So I took like $100 loss on ACIU. Still red on the day. I got to be very careful here. I can't just be, you know, wishing and hoping. So there is that big chance it's going to crack here at 10, and then we'd be pretty much deep in the red with another big red day. So I would rather stop out, take a small loss, and then kind of recalibrate. Yeah, Jacob, probably a good idea. That's hilarious. Jacob says, looks like a good day for a bike ride. We'll see you guys. Yeah, there's the break on ACIU. This could dip below 10, and that could be pretty ferocious. Another nasty day, I would argue, in the markets. Not like a day that I feel too comfortable trading. I almost feel like NAKD is giving us some of the nicest opportunities, which super weird. Nice move on NAKD. That was actually a pretty clean one. We had a big sell-off here, run up, another sell-off, very similar move. So that's why I mean it was clean, kind of predictable, but I wasn't looking at it at the time. CTRM is kind of popping back up here. Two big flushes though out of the gates. Just, ugh. A lot of risk on these tickers. So Sono is popping up here on our watch list. That's funny. It's not every day you see Sono on our list. Just as a reminder, ACIU is down about 60% from pre-market highs. That's right now. It's pretty heavy. ACIU is on CNBC? Or SNDL, Corey? Big pop there on Sona. Absolutely a great hold. We swung a lot of this right here, but then I forgot to get back in on this one and ran 200% almost without us. Sona, okay. Interesting. What were they on CNBC for? Just the CEO kind of talking about it, what the plans are? MNRP just gives back its profits just as fast as they came up. I don't know what's going on here with these text comments, but I'm just trying not to do anything too sporadic right now. Just trying to get a feel for maybe something that's, you know, up and coming. CTRM could be, but I don't like the fact that it flushed twice the open. Could easily do it again. ACIU is actually holding pretty well. Technically, it's only down 10-11% here. It's really not that much. $9.50. We might start getting some runners coming up soon. This ACIU I'm looking at for a possible support line bounce. I want to see if it cracks here the 10 support and see how much it cracks, and then kind of decide from there, because we could potentially see a nice breakout opportunity back to the upside. Does look like it's going to break though. CTRM news just came out. These last 2 days weren't really good day trading days, so just keep in mind out, guys, it's not ideal conditions, so sometimes the best thing you can do is really just kind of sit on your hands and wait for good conditions. ACIU is about to break 10, possibly getting chipped away. Buyers at 211, but big sell orders flying on it. 210 now. long, small size, because the support held. ACIU is definitely a bigger company, 530 million market cap, but it's having issues here for sure. I'm stopped out on this one. Possible break of 10 here, so I don't want to stick around for that. Gave back about 80 bucks on that last trade. Yep, Aaron, you're absolutely right. It's down though 60 something, 60, I think it just broke into the 60 territories, 60% down from pre-market highs. Usually, sometimes you'll get some of these big rips, dead cat bounces from here. I thought, I only bought this one for the break back higher because support came in at 10 and we were bouncing off of 10. I gave myself a very tight stop zone. We're actually back above 10. INFI was an interesting one I traded this morning as well. Yeah, it's halted already, huh? I just don't know how low ACIU is going to go. I don't even know if it's worth trading anymore. It could just be a total waste of time. I also don't like the position of just searching for tickers. You know, I was up, a couple $100 so far pre-market, and everything I feel like I'm looking for is, failing or selling off. So it's not making me want to keep on looking in a way, right? Bit of a downtrend here overall, so ACIU breaking back higher though. Long ACIU one last time, looking for that break back above. I just missed my order at 99. $9:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Still decent volume on this one. Could be so much more though. It's crawling though. Possible 5-minute breakout here. Huge resistance though on this ticker. I mean, just ridiculous for this one even to get above the 9 EMA is heavy duty. I don't know. Close this one out. I think for a loss again. I'm not totally sure. No, I made 40 bucks on it. I got stopped out half size, and then I just closed the other one. Wow, this is such a snooze fest we were seeing, guys. If anyone's new here, I'm sorry that this is your first day, but this is one of those sessions where, you know, it's best usually not to do anything. So I'm over here just trying to really, if I'm not seeing follow through, I'm closing out very quickly. So I'm just, you know, it's dangerous. These are dangerous conditions because you could easily start giving back profits. That's pretty much what I've been doing since pre-market, so it's not ideal. So we're down. I was up 300 pre-market, but then before the market opened, I was down 300 roughly, and now we're still down 300. So it's just no opportunities. Yeah, I could be in the green in one trade, but we're not getting any trades that I want to jump on. And Mara is actually looking kind of interesting. But, you know, these are classic crypto plays that are so extended. And I don't get why these companies aren't doing offerings. They will do offerings. They always do in the past. So I don't have the chill to be trading these companies because I don't trust them. So I don't know. There's not a lot to do right now, I feel like. I do have an idea of one thing we can do right now. I went to a bakery and I got some cake. This Swiss cake, I'm not really sure the name of it. And I got this one, Supfkuchen in German, really nice. It's like cheesecake with, I don't even know what I would call it. It's amazingness. So yeah, when there's nothing to trade, you gotta have your cake on standby, and then you just chill. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. I even have a little bit more espresso left. A cake review. There's this really good store near me. It's called Placebo. It's an amazing bakery. The mouthfeel is it's like creamy but firm at the same time. Really just can't complain. I'm already feeling better. I'm so happy I got out of ACIU. That thing is such a snoozer. I probably would have fell off my seat. I feel like there's a really good chance it's gonna rip to 12. I don't know if it's really gonna keep selling off. Honestly, how much more is it gonna sell off? It's already 60% down from its pre-market highs. Maybe that's what it is, Jay. Oh yeah, hot cappuccino. Ooh, sounds good too. Oh man, Matt, with the brownies coming in clutch. You never go wrong with brownies. This may be one of the top nasty days in the market in terms of just trading opportunity. What? Here we go. Mara popping back up. 10:03. Do you want to watch the time here? Such a slow mover though, percentage-wise. I don't even really want to trade it. GNMK. It's crawling. Looks like more of a swing trade based on how fast it moves, the price action wise. Definitely an interesting pick though. This could be all-time highs we're seeing here on this ticker. Yeah. Definitely it's a bit odd mover though, intraday. Man, what is going on here? Okay, let's check out swing trades temporarily here. We're up to 66. Did you guys notice PLBY, the new ticker, SPAC MCAC? You guys probably remember the SPAC taking a Playboy public. The merger is complete. It is officially Playboy, PLBY. Awesome. We're up 500 on this one, which is great because my position size was like 1,500. So we're up 30% on PLBY. Very small position size, but it actually ended up being one of our better ones. So shoulda, coulda, woulda go a little bit harder on it. GeoEV, I should have closed this one out a long time ago. We were up 3,000 on it, now only up 1,000. Obviously, I want to be talking about ACIC, guys. This is the new one that I want to be closing out probably today even. But I wanted to just do like 1 or 2 days on this one, but we'll see. ACIU, guys, kind of popping back up in here. Could see a bit of a move coming. I don't know. It could just keep selling off as well. I'm kind of done with this one a little bit. I was really hoping for that move in this area, but now we're below 10. It could really see a spike at one point, but I don't know if I'm even going to be sticking around for that. I'll put an alert here if it's over 10, just to give me a little bit of FOMO, but I don't know if I'm going to trade it. Nothing like a nice little fix of FOMO to get you woken up for the day. Little FOMO fixin'. All right. Here's where all the traders were hiding out. Anyone was watching YI? It's actually looking really good. Why is this one up? Aurora Mobile. That seems to be the name. Doesn't really seem like it has specific news on it. Sorry to hear, Shirkan. At least you're green a little bit, huh? Or actually quite a decent amount. I'm over here down 400 or so. Yeah, 300, almost 400. 1AP Pro is calling out SOS. I'm also calling out SOS. This is, I need Life Raft ASAP here. Second red day in a row. It's never fun. YI actually had a perfect pullback. Chinese 111 Inc. Health Information Services Company. Right now it's up 60%. I don't know what it was doing pre-market. It didn't really do much pre-market. I don't know, 20, 30% maybe at best. So who knows, could already be done. 2 billion market cap. Oh, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. 46 million float. Latest news. Severely undervalued. Weird stocks I haven't never traded and seen. 100 by the end of the month. Rally. Great job, bulls. Yeah. I don't know. I'll copy this news for now. Last official news. It's like Teladoc for China. Okay, thanks for that. It might be good. I mean, who knows? Chinese tickers sometimes, not sometimes, they almost always surprise me. I'm usually not trading them because they are surprising me. I'm not in a flow state with them, so usually missing that a little bit. YI, great retest there on YI. Yeah, Ramoli, you're probably right. I mean, it's trying to crack here back above. What my problem with ACIU? Oh, my alert's about to go off on ACIU. My problem with this ticker is it might consolidate here and then at one point just get rejected, and then all of a sudden I'm down 10-17%. That's my issue with ACIU. Might not happen. Maybe it's going to pop up 10-17%. But if it does pop, it's going to be very hard to manage your risk, and then I'm going to have another max stop day. So I don't know if I can. If I was really in the green today and I could take a little bit of extra risk and I had cushion, I would probably consider it. There's my alert going off on ACIU, giving me that FOMO injection. So I mean, this is a huge resistance area now. I don't know. Anyone that was holding this one didn't get out before might be ready to slap that bid. It's hard to say. Could if it pops, you know, above 1020 with a little bit more power, I mean, this thing could rip. We got the 9 EMA coming in from the top on the 5-minute with some massive resistance. We are riding above the 9 EMA on the 5-minute, which is a very good sign. This ticker can... So after full analysis, this ticker can either go up or down. It's crack. It's trying so hard. I mean, this could be it. This is technically what I was waiting for the whole time. We just need to see that big pop to the upside. 10-11. I don't know. The way I look at it, if it hasn't happened already, it's not going to be a major beauty at this point. But maybe it's going to have that move to 12 or so. I mean, that would be a 16% move. So anything's possible. Staff was one of my old, like 20 something. Was in 2016, was that it? I day traded this one. It was one of my, not first bags, but it was like one of my last bags I've ever held. There's actually a pretty decent move on Staff here. This is a false breakout though, so it's probably going to at least go here, break 135, and who knows how far it's going to dip from there. Yeah, Jason, that was the joke. After my full analysis and mathematical formulas, I have come to the conclusion the stock can either go up or down. Okay, it's going though. It's going up. ICIU here at 44, trying to break 50. It just hit it. $60. Whoops, I should at least go to the right ticker for you guys, ACIU. Nice. I hope some of you guys are milking it. I'm happy for you guys. I mean, it looks like I missed my opportunity. I feel like buying in these areas and then potentially selling lower. I think I would just get some sort of anger problem at that point. So I think I'm going to let this one do its thing without me. Besides Tesla, yeah, it could always go sideways, right? It's It's a nice move so far. I mean, from the lows at like 950, this is a 15% move. I should have just been accumulating the lows on it. That really was the way to go, not necessarily trading the breakout. So, silly me, huh? Just haven't caught a break lately. Now I just feel like I kind of want to take this ticker off my main second screen because I'm just looking at it from time to time. Staff also super unpretty of a move. Man, ACIU giving me that FOMO. Ugh. I tried that move 3 times. 3 times. ACIU, sorry, I think I said it wrong a few times. ACIU is still one of my biggest winners, so can't complain. Really, the volume is coming up on it, so it is quite nice to see that. Yeah, JC, I feel you, man. Take care. See you tomorrow. Here's a pullback on ACIU. Maybe if there's a bigger flush on this one, I'll get on board. I don't know. Maybe it's just going to keep on rallying from here, though. Today feels haunted, where it's just like something eerie is going on. Today's a great day to study up on your swing trades. Make sure everything is looking good. ACIC is trying. I'm going to give it a bit longer here for sure. BFT, I really don't like this one starting to see a bit more resistance. ACIU selling off here a little bit. Just wanted to go back to it. Possible break of 10. Strong pullback. Hit that low of 10.12 just now. This was a big buy zone previously. On the snow, yeah. I went to the park earlier and was watching sledding. I don't have a sled. I broke my makeshift plastic lid that I was using as a sled, and then somebody let me borrow their sled. I think they felt bad for me, and that's what I was using. But today I don't have a sled, so I was just I was like a sad puppy watching people sled today. I should really invest a little bit into a proper sled. The problem is, this is like, after 3 years of having an apartment in Berlin, this is the first time it snowed properly to sled in Berlin. Just took position here at 87, looking for a little bit of a bounce. Looking for that move over 10. I accidentally only placed 300, so I closed this position. I don't know, that was such an embarrassing trade just now. That was like what walked away with like 13 cents a share or something like that on a $10 stock. Yeah, that was really as scalpy as it gets, for sure. I'm definitely killing my stats today. I think my average... Today's a stat killer day. I did a trade today where I walked away with $1. That's like taking your P&L, your average risk reward, and just putting a flamethrower to it. Disaster. Let's check the stats for this month with our unlimited or only our day trading portfolio, which is actually doing better than our swing trading portfolio. Yeah, so my risk reward right now is negative. We've had huge losers last week. We had big losers this week. I've lost $8,000. Isn't that crazy? If I just avoided my big losers, I would be up $18,000. Well, okay, maybe not. If I avoided my big losers, I've had two 2K losses. I've had numerous 1K losses. Let's just say 2 or 3. So that's a 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all my losses are pretty much big losses. So if I just avoided those big losers, I would be up pretty well. Did I say $18,000? I did a whole wrong calculation. I would be up definitely closer to like $6,000, $7,000 this month. Oh man, I was so sloppy. Our winners here is better, but this is not my month. It really started off wrong, on the wrong foot, with TOS basically screwing us over. There's no better way to say it. I mean, totally. And they even had the audacity to, one, not watch my video, and then make me look like I was trying to gyp them. Oh, my Lord. And then, yeah, I don't know. Then I had like over 10 hours of phone calls with TOS trying to get the issue resolved, which never happened. I don't know. I had that one issue where I bought shares instead of selling shares when I... this is not my month. But yeah, oh well, is what it is. We're still in the green, so that's good. Yeah, Jason, probably. Please don't spam the chat like that, or you will be banned from the chat real quick. Yeah, saw. That's the good part. Do I think the TOS issues are worse because I'm overseas? No, I don't really think it, because whenever I have issues, bad issues, everyone else seems to be having issues. It doesn't seem to be like, it's always like when it's bad, when just everything in general is pretty bad. You know, market's moving too much, other tickers are having issues, Citadel's having issues. I think I blocked 10 people or so today. Most days I don't block anyone. Today, even the chat room's getting spammed today. The market's getting manipulated. The chat room's getting spammed. Unreasonable. What's my rent in Berlin? It was at 1240 euros before all the other stuff per month, yeah. But I've been pretty... I'm very satisfied with my place, let's just say. If this place was in New York City, the rent would be so high, I couldn't even imagine. Do I have a Lamborghini? I need to start selling courses first. Uh, 80 square meters. What does that defeat? 861 square foot. So I was living here by myself for a long time. Now my girlfriend moved in, so it's perfect, perfect, perfect. I even got my own office room. Better than lunch on meat. Toy car. Exactly, G-Dirt. That's exactly it. Check out the monthly recap video if you want to learn more about what we do here. Yeah, Jason, that's right. What do you think, guys? Is today the slowest day, or am I just clearly missing something? Even our swing trades are kind of snoozing today. I was kind of excited that we were going to manage our positions a little bit here, but doesn't really seem to be the case. Actually, they're down quite a bit. Mountain Crest really leading the way here as well. Those are some serious losses for sure, G-Dirt. DC's milking MVIS. You know, MVIS is actually looking pretty solid. Nice work on that. Yeah, probably Constantine. The thing is, like, it's also like on the prime spot, so the location is really kind of key where I live right now. I think that's why I'm paying a bit of a Berlin premium. Every time I tell Berliners what I'm paying, they almost get a heart attack and fall over. You meet so many people here that are paying like $300-400 for rent every month, and I'm like, who are these people? Where do they get these contracts from? Okay, a lot of people calling out BNGO. I must really be missing something, BNGO. Oh yeah, for sure. Great move on BNGO. Percentage-wise, not my favorite kind of mover. But it's been such a strong multi-month runner as well. Oh man, yeah. I mean, there's opportunity. Don't tell me there's like. Don't let me tell you there's no opportunity on it. Clearly, it's there. Even looks like it has a little bit more upside to go. But you know, a perfect run right here will get you like 2.5%. Usually, a perfect run will yield you like 10-20%. So it's small. No, actually, Romoli, I did not see that on GME with Fidelity and GME. That sounds super shady, actually. Super shady. Yeah, Constantine, probably. Although I disguised it very well, for sure. That's pretty cheap, Michael. That sounds really cheap. That sounds like a good deal, at least. Yeah, I have a, what do we have? We have 3 rooms. So 3 rooms, a kitchen, a bathroom, a really big hallway that's like awkwardly big that you almost want to make it its own room. And that's pretty much it. But like 3 separate rooms that you can do whatever you want in. Thank you, baby Jesus. My God, guys, what is going on today? I'm about to, my eyes are literally just about to roll out of my head. Whew. Let's maybe do some research here. Let's get the freaking show on the road. MVIS kind of pumping here again and again and again. I gotta say, every time I look at MVIS, part of me is like, all right. Not bad, Mr. Ticker. It's also in a 5-minute kind of bullish formation overall as well. If you actually just go to the 5-minute chart here, kind of looks like we're on a bull flag breaking out after a pretty nice run up here, 56% or so. MVIS, not too shabby. My problem with all these tickers is the daily chart. They're so extended on the daily, and you guys all know I typically don't like trading these multi-month runners on the which I probably have to unlearn that habit. There was a time where that was like you're day trading a second, third green day runner. There's a huge chance you were going to get halted into with an offering, a direct offering. That time is a little bit less common at the moment, but I still have PTSD from it, so it's holding me at bay for sure. Yeah, Michael, that is sometimes really fun. I didn't even turn the light on. It's kind of dark in here. NVIS is probably the ticker to be trying to milk right now. DC saying MVIS is good tech, good ticker, good news. Decent setup potential, I gotta say, here in this area. Good volume coming in on it as well. Shares are increasing as well. I mean, it looks totally overextended. This is just a hot play. That's really all that's going on. This is just a thickly traded stock. Probably going around a lot of chat rooms. Hindenburg back at it again. Maybe Hindenburg is just slowly getting squeezed out of this stock. That really could be what it is. Once the momentum dies on a ticker like MVIS, it falls off a cliff. That's really been the biggest thing keeping me at bay from MVIS for weeks now. I was way too conservative. I mean, it kept on running much longer than I was anticipating, so. Kind of, Michael. I think we've all been there at one point. It's probably not the best idea because you're averaging down into a mega loser potentially. But if it's a swing trade on a stock I like overall, I will do it as long as there's no new negative news, right? That's always kind of a bit of the deciding factor for me. There can't be any new negative news, or else I'm gonna jump ship. Good thing we closed ADT. I think I would also go a little cray-cray if I was still holding ADT. Unfortunately, it did run up around 5% from where I closed it, but still. Zillow Group just really rocking on out of here, huh? Absolutely insane, 800% mover. Whoo-wee. VIH, slow and steady. I did my surgical analysis here on it. On the technicals, was looking for that healthy pullback here. It is kind of pumping back to the upside, but we'll see what happens. Right now, it is a little bit slow, but overall, beautiful little cup and handle here with a healthy pullback. So right now, I'm looking for that continuation. We are up on it, so can't complain. We're accumulating here at VIH. Fortunately, those don't show at the moment. Well, unfortunate that we're going to be ending today as a red day. It's never fun having 2 red days in a row. I think Helion and GeoEV I should have taken profits on and then bought back. That was a little bit unfortunate. Similar situation with iSun. I could have walked away pretty profitable on iSun. It's kind of coming down here again, not really liking the fact that it's just inching its way downwards. Same with NBAC. PLBY, I'm ready to see how well this one does. I'm actually looking forward to it. SSPK is actually the one that I sold a little bit too soon, huh? Yeah. I like our swing trades overall, but they're really just getting stale a little bit, which is sometimes a bit worrisome as a more momentum kind of trader, especially with the swing trades. Well, both day and swing trading, but well, this is why I give myself a long time horizon with my swing trades, so I could really, manage them in a very relaxed way, not make any sporadic decisions. Talking about sporadic decisions, DOYU is making me feel like I want to make a sporadic buy here at 16, maybe 80 or so. Velocity, we're down about 300 today. Yeah, 297 at the current point. What Polyus was wondering, BPTH, yesterday's runner, BPTH. Not a lot to say about it, huh? It's kind of reliving the past a little bit where I had a huge, looks like 2-day run here after a big pop consolidation and another run. So the question is this going to be that big pop consolidation and have another run here? Or is it more of like this whole entire move and now it's just selling off and this is a little bit baby pop? What I would be nervous here, and this is exactly what I had in mind yesterday, was the back holders from this whole experience. Everyone that bought over $25, probably even over $20, when they saw this after holding months and months and months, even a year, what was all those people thinking? They're all like, finally, I'm just going to close for break even. I can't stand this stupid stock. So you could see we got close to 25 yesterday, and then we tried, didn't work. tried again here to break higher, and now the wall of sellers. Everyone woke up, whoever was owning this stock, and they were all dumping. Kind of even looks like could have been some dilution, but it doesn't look like it too much. But yeah, now it just keeps on selling off. So this, I don't know, this I could be totally wrong, but I'm not super bullish on it right now. It just looks like it's on the way to the downside. It will probably have a nice dead cat bounce at one point, somewhere around 7, maybe below 7, 650, maybe somewhere in this area. We're gonna have like a 20 to 30% pop at one point. But I'd be careful. I mean, this is one of those classic tickers that just sells off. Look at these reverse splits. 1 to 10 reverse split, 1 to 10, 20 reverse split. This stock was never at $1,050. It was never up here. Just all these reverse splits and then dilution. Reverse splits, dilution, sells more shares into the market. This company is just raising capital from the market. It's just sucking out capital from the markets. That's all it's doing. You know, you could argue that it's a good thing because maybe they're putting that into research. They're putting that into some sort of I don't know, phase 2 trial or something like that, right? Hopefully they're going to come out with something good for the world. But as an investor, it's really not something that, you know, tickles my whiskers at all. So I would, not a stock for me at all. Thanks, D! Exclamation mark. Appreciate that. Michael's playing with fire. Patent news on the 23rd, then there's even more chance of a good dead cat bounce. If there's patent news coming on the 23rd, maybe it's going to keep selling off, then it's going to have a nice little spike to the upside. We're going to see it as a lead gapper again. Then all these back holders are going to be trying to close it for around 1150, 1250. So might even have a little bit of buy the rumor, sell the news. Who knows? Tough, man. I don't know. It's you know, obviously it's up to you, but if I was day trading it, you know, it would be long gone. You know, I try to trade my setup. If my thesis is wrong, even for a minute or two, I'm out, right? You guys know that. Everyone's got a different strategy, so I can't really comment on what's best for you. You know, if you're swing trading it and you're waiting for that big pop, which, you know, most likely will happen at one point. You know, how much can you accumulate? Can you still manage your risk? Looking at the long term, it is a downwards trending stock. So it's not a great investment, but, you know, it does have those spikes. But, yeah. Hopefully you make it out all right, man. We've all been there before. No stress. It's just, we've all been there. Yeah, see what you could learn from it, right? Every loss is really just, you know, hiring a tutor to slap you in the face a little bit, and hopefully you remember something from that. That's what a loss is. I've had $8,000 worth of slaps this month so far, so join the party. Sasa, did I buy Playboy? Of course I bought Playboy. We've been holding that SPAC for weeks. Well, that's not a SPAC anymore, but we are so long Playboy, it's unbelievable. MVIS, beautiful pullback here. What in the shenanigans is going on? Oh, it's on the 5-minute. I was like, this doesn't look like what we saw earlier. Okay, never mind. It's not that beautiful. I thought that was a 1-minute chart for a second. Second. Catching backhands all day, every day. It's all I do. All I do is catch them backhands. Top gainers scanner. Yeah, in the Discord. Check out the Discord. We have all the links. We have the video. And a bunch of other shenanigans in the Discord. We have a scanner section. The Discord group is right here. I can quickly show you the filters if you want to make it yourself. But the filters are also discussed in the Discord, but very simple. I'm looking for percent change up 15%. Last price, obviously I don't want anything below 50 cents, and max whatever. You know, market cap over $1 million. I would do like 2.5 million, but somehow like TD Ameritrade really is you miss a lot of tickers once you get a little bit too tight on your filters, for sure. So, oh, this is actually top gainers. Hold on, you're discussing pre-market, right? So that scanner is a little bit different. Create, edit. So this one, I have last, I have market cap. And then here I have after hours percent change. Close has moved greater than 10%. After hours extended 1 minute. Sometimes I play around with this extended thing and I get kind of not many differences in results. So I'm not entirely sure how this one plays factor all the time. And sometimes I get a little tired of messing around with that one. But I do know that the settings I have it on right now always catch what other scanners catch with a little bit more filter. So I like the current settings and I want to overdo them. TOS scanners, something they could really improve is it's very slow. It keeps updating every few minutes, and sometimes you don't have time to see one of those new gappers popping up, right? So if you're trying to get that quick move, oftentimes the TOS scanner is not fast enough for that. Beautiful breakout here. CTRM, not bad. Really don't like trading CTRM though. This is my biggest loser on the day. Down 419 on it. If I just didn't trade CTRM, my life would be a little bit better, I think. Big resistance coming up at 1.9. Could have good upside. Look at all these failed spikes on it. This ticker is a disaster. I have such low hope for CTRM, but at the same time, it's been making great moves here from the low. It's already up pretty much 15x. That's really high, so be careful. An offering is definitely underway. Fading volume, kind of sketchy. RSI is still crawling up. Yeah, most likely this ticker is going to have a beautiful move, and I'm just going to miss the whole thing because I'm so conservative on especially on this ticker. We'll see what happens. Technically, we could be seeing a nice bull flag forming here soon. Slow day. Slow day. CTSI not popping up for me. All right, guys, I think we should just wrap it up here. I feel like I'm just going to fall into my laptop at one point if this continues. So, yeah, overall, big news with the swing trades. I think PLBY is now Playboy. The merger is complete. This was the originally a SPAC that we were holding on to. MCAC, Mountain Crest Acquisition Corp, which now we are no longer holding. You can see that these profits are pretty much what the PLBY profits are. Cancel each other out. It's basically the merger is done. So our shares went from MCAC to PLBY. We have the swing trade ACIC, the EV aviation company SPAC. I am looking to take some profits on this one at one point. I don't know how long I want to hold it. I do have a decently long time horizon. ACIC, I was like ACI. I don't mind holding this one several weeks. I hope obviously it doesn't crack 13.9 and then dip down here about 10% or so, but I have that in my risk tolerance. I am looking for eventual move over 16 and then maybe to take profits in the 30s. Right now I have a limit order at 16.50 roughly to take profits, just in case we got some sort of afternoon run from yesterday. That was an overnight limit order I put in, so it's not really my final price target, so to say. But we'll see how we go on this one. Those are the big changes, I think, on our swing trades. Nothing else is new. In terms of day trading here, I mean, it was a slow day. I'm down $300. One trade, I could make that back, but I could also lose it all because it's just not a hot market right now, and most likely I'll end up tripping over myself and keep losing money. You know, I was up a couple $100 pre-market, now I gave back a couple hundred, so it is what it is. I really was just turning my wheels today and making zero progress, so it's just one of those days. I don't know. Actually, ACIC looks like it's about to pop over VWAP here, not too shabby. You know, if you really want to like gun it and put the pedal to the metal, like honestly best to like really practice holding in those emotions, wait for a hot day, and when it's a hot day, guys, you know, let it rip. If you're in a flow state like we were on Tuesday, I should have really let Tuesday run harder. I stopped myself from trading Tuesday because I was up at all-time highs, and then I was like, I don't want to start giving it back like I have been doing lately. It could have been the right decision, I don't know, but you know, that was a hot day, and I think I could have made 3,000, 4,000 that day if I just kept on trading. So I don't know, that's what I want to be doing a little bit more. So SOS might be an opportunity here. Who knows? This one could just be getting started. Oftentimes, you know, if the day's this slow, you'll start getting some phenomenal moves mid-morning around noon, and then into the afternoon, maybe power hour. So maybe we're going to sign off here, and then the market's going to start becoming a beautiful little creation. But I don't know. I'm not super optimistic. We also had, I noticed here, almost always we're over 300 viewers at one point. Today, I think we hit a max of 270. So I think, I don't know what it is, but Thursday is just lacking traction, I guess. I don't know. I usually don't look at my stats during a stream, but I'm just looking at them now, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're a little lower today. So I don't know, something to think about as well. I don't know. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Felt like it was interesting knowledge. Please take a look at JFIN. I'll look at it for a second. JFIN. Yes. Tell Matt, join the Discord. We will all see you guys there. JFIN has a really nice spot around 10. This is also one of those classic tickers there's going to be bag holders on. So if this one spikes to the upside, just keep that in mind. I wouldn't be surprised if $10 was a very tough resistance zone on JFIN because of all these former highs on it. So I don't know. In terms of day trading, I wouldn't touch it at the moment. Swing trading, it could be gaining momentum. It could be trying to break this 550. This is one of those stocks, I feel like at this point, after this long consolidation, you might wake up one day and it's up 100%. I don't know. You could also hold it for another 5 months and it does nothing and keeps selling off, and maybe one day it does a reverse split. Anything's possible, so I don't know. In terms of swing trading, not really my style, but I could see how it fits people's style. I used to hold tickers and just kind of hope, but if you know more about this company, I'm not dissing your strategy. I don't do this anymore. Kind of holding these, but if you know something about this stock, you know, and you've done your due diligence and maybe it's a turnaround story, that could also be the case. For me, if I'm swing trading, I'm only swing trading like mid caps now, and then I just feel like it's a better way to manage my risk. So yeah, that's my feedback. Robert says good till cancel extend is a normal order plus extend hours, right? It's kind of a normal order. It doesn't disappear. So a day order disappears at the end of the day. Good till cancel just stays forever plus extended hours if it has the plus extended. But yeah, so normal hours plus extended, that doesn't disappear. All right, guys, that's everything for this video. I will see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Don't forget, Monday. What's Monday? Monday is Washington's birthday, which means it's a market holiday, which means no trading Monday. So enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a 3-day weekend. I think my sledding career, it might be over. I don't know. It's getting less snow. I don't know. We'll see, because it's going to get above negative soon, and then it's all going to melt, and it's going to be really depressing. Post-Valentine's, no trading. Yeah. All right, guys, I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Till then, stay safe, make some awesome trades if you're still trading. Otherwise, enjoy the evening. I'm going to curl my mustache and, you know, do that for the rest of the day. Yeah, take her sledding. She'd love it. Peace out, guys. Ciao, ciao.